guys, it's Sierra. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I had to put on a hat because y'all, the top, it's horrendous, okay? Y'all even took off my bonnet. I was 10 seconds away from keeping my bonnet on, but I said, let me take it off, at least so y'all can see I have some type of hair. Just trying to get done, you know? But anyway, this video is going to be different because I love my Degrassi people. I love y'all for coming to my content. But we gotta talk about other stuff too, because I do talk about books. I do talk about writing because I am a self-published author. Like, that's what I do. And I haven't talked about books in a minute. I haven't talked about writing in a minute. Mainly, I really haven't talked about writing in a long ass time, in my opinion. I'm just saying. So, yeah. I have been writing quite a bit. Actually, I've been writing, but I haven't been always writing. It's, you know, it's a little give and take here and there. So I've been writing my book, Ghost of You, over on my Substack. If you want to check it out, I'll put that in the link in the description box, or I'll put it up here. I only have chapters 1 through 16 on there because I hit a lull for a moment because I just didn't get any inspiration. My characters, they were getting on my nerves, so they had to sit in the back seat, okay? They were testing me very much so. But taking the break from those characters, I actually ended up writing some more short stories, really. Not even some more. I only wrote like 1, maybe 2 short stories prior to stopping writing Ghost of You. One of them is actually published. I'll put that link also in the description box below. The short story is called The Show Must Go On. It is published through Dandelion Revolution Press over on Substack, so please check it out, okay? I absolutely love that one. Yeah. So I've just been writing short stories mainly. I actually am writing a novella. This happened on accident, y'all. This happened completely on accident. I got inspiration actually from a post over on Instagram, and I'm a spiritual girly. I love following witches on social media. I practice witchcraft on my own. I'm learning about voodoo. I'm learning about it all. I just really find it all very fascinating, and that's part of my beliefs. So if you rock with it, cool. If you don't, sorry. But your girl is not a religious girly. I will say amen, but you know, we ain't cool like that. But anyway, I digress. So the post was from one of the Instagrammer witches that I follow, and she had a circle with different like descriptions around it and being like, oh, trying to figure out who is my baby daddy type of thing. And I was like, that is so fucking funny. I need to write a book about that. And so I did. I ended up starting writing my novella. It was supposed to be a short story, but now it's gonna be a novella. Like, I don't know how that happened, y'all, because the premise is so funny, and that's literally how I start the first chapter, and it just got out of hand real quick. It's a small town, and this family has like a really interesting dynamic. That's what came to me, where the main character, she's a black girl, obviously, because that's what I write. That's who I always write about. But her great-great-grandmother who came to the small town became best friends with another great-great-grandmother who was Cuban at the time, who also was fleeing her homeland. So they became really close friends, and essentially, you know, they both had kids. They both married, and their kids had kids. But they're a really close-knit family. Like, they're really, really close. So technically, this family is massive. Okay, there's a lot of kids on both sides, a lot of generations. And so my main character, she is trying to figure out who her baby daddy is. And her family dynamic is pretty much, a lot of them were raised with spirituality, so learning a little bit of witchcraft. Some converted to, or, you know, organized religion, which is fine. But, you know, everybody has like their own thing, and hers is like, she is kind of a witchy. She has like some like witchy parts of her, things that she is spiritual about. So she uses like a pendulum, uses a pendulum in a circle to figure out who her baby daddy is. And the thing is, with this small town, she's always been in a relationship with this one guy for a majority of her high school career. And after them doing like a back and forth of on and off for way too long, she's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna have me a hot girl summer. And her hot girl summer ends up with her getting pregnant. And one of the things is, one of the guys on the list is her ex. The other one is a new guy who came to town. He's an Asian guy who just moved to town. Another one is her enemy from like high school. The other one is her best friend. And I believe there was one more I wrote, maybe 4. I think that was it. But trying to figure out who it is, and the result, it gets wild. And then there are a lot of people part of the whole situation. It's just very much a mess, and I absolutely love it. But pretty much it's an enemies to lovers story. So I kind of gave it away. But I really love it, and I enjoy writing it. I hit a pause on that too as well, just because I haven't been writing. I just haven't felt the point to write. Slightly depressed, just slightly. And I also haven't been reading either. The only book I really read / listened to was 107 Days by Kamala Harris. That's it. I started books, but I haven't finished any. Like, I have books on my list I'm supposed to read that I just haven't read. So that's where I'm at right now. And this is November now, so I don't know when I'm gonna pick up the books on my list I'm supposed to be reading, but we will find out. Y'all, we'll both find out, really, to be quite honest. I'll find out as there's only one more month, and y'all will find out when I do my December video to go over all the books that I read for the year. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in how that plays out with all the books that I read in the year. But writing-wise, it's been okay. You know, some inspiration here and there. I went back to Ghost of You for a little bit. Wrote a chapter that isn't posted, because I don't know if I want to keep posting the book. I might not. There's a lot of stuff in my head that I'm like coming up with things, if I want to do them, if I don't want to do them. But one of the things that's really like the focus of this video is my writing. So I love writing. I still love writing. But I do have a writing channel. I haven't been on there in like 8 months. So if you're subscribed to that channel, I apologize. But I will be getting back to that. And I want to separate my work now, okay? Because over here on this channel, I've been talking a shit ton about Degrassi. Like, wild. And right next to me is a list of videos I have, and majority of those videos are Degrassi videos. Like, I have a problem. I'm gonna need to like figure my shit out very soon because I'm hoping for January to have like a very concrete plan when it comes to moving forward on my channel. But right now I'm gonna be going back to my writing channel, but I'm gonna try to do like a weekly video on there. And over here, I'm still gonna talk about Degrassi, but I wanna try to split it up a little bit more so it's not like all the fucking time. Cause y'all got a whole playlist, okay? Like, if y'all really wanna watch my Degrassi videos, I have a whole fucking playlist. Okay, I have a backlog. And then even then, I have other videos of shows I've talked about. Like, I've talked about Ginny and Georgia. That really weird conversation between Ginny and what's his name? That convo? Y'all know the one. I talked about that. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to watch that video too. But really just separate it. But I also have a video, I have like 2 like major video ideas that I have that are going to take a long time to do some research on, because I want to give it like as thorough as possible. Like, I want to do like a deep analysis on these 2 topics. And I'm just going to make the statement of it, and that is millennials had the last real childhood. If you know, you know. And the other one is MTV's bland identity. Yes, and I said bland, B-L-A-N-D, because if you haven't found out that, oh my God, I forgot his last name, but Deirdre. Anyway, Rob from Ridiculousness makes so much money per episode of ridiculousness. And when you go to the channel, if you have cable, you go to the channel and you see like what's the lineup of what's coming up on the channel. It's the same shit over and over again. Like, maybe you get a Teen Mom episode. We get Jersey Shore Family Vacation, which, not a knock to them. I love Jersey Shore. I've watched every single episode. I still watch the Family Vacation. Like, I watch every single episode. I know everything, okay? But we get Family Vacation. We get Ridiculousness. We got Catfish, but Catfish is ending. So they're going to be doing reruns. But out of MTV's entire backlog of shows, that's all they show on their channel. And I'm so confused as to what happened. Also, because I used to watch MTV a lot online too. I went to their website and I would watch it. But then all of a sudden, they were starting to require you to sign in through like a cable provider. And when I was in college, I didn't have the cable provider information because my parents have it. They paid for it. And then if I did ask for it, when I did ask for it, my mom didn't even remember the fucking password. So I couldn't even watch any of my shows on their website. I couldn't watch Awkward. I was pissed. Okay. And then when I went to their website, like maybe like a few years ago, nothing's really there. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was like a glitch or error, but nothing was there. I'm like, what happened to everything that made y'all money? I'm so confused. It's like they completely erased their entire identity of MTV over the span of like, I would say at max 15 years. Like what happened? What happened to everything? So I'm gonna do a whole deep dive on that. That's gonna be a very detailed video. The millennial video is gonna be very detailed. Like I wanna get to the economical side of what the fuck happens with the fact that us millennials have the only real childhood. I wanna know like the surefire details. It's gonna take me a good minute. So those videos are probably gonna be like at the end of a month. I don't know what month, cause I ain't gonna hold you to it. I'm not gonna say like it's gonna be in January. It might not. We'll see. We'll see what the research does. I mean, how the researching goes and everything like that. But I do want to talk about other shows too, other movies. So if you love my Degrassi videos, thank you. I appreciate you. But I also gotta move on, and I have to tell myself that too because I don't know how to shut up. I don't know how to shut up about Degrassi, but I'm going to try my best to integrate some other ones. So if you ever heard of the movie Pure over on Hulu, I'm going to talk about that. That is my go-to movie on Hulu. If I don't watch anything else on Hulu besides Baby Daddy, I am watching Pure. Okay? That good. That good to me, okay? I'm going to talk about Pure. I want to talk about Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Like, I just have like different things that I want to talk about, different shows, different movies, so be on the lookout for that. But for my writing, the writing channel is going to be back up. I'm going to do some different, I have some different ideas. I was like writing all this kind of stuff down like the other night, and I have a few ideas. I just want to switch it up a little bit. Like I love talking about Degrassi, but baby, we gotta move on at some point. Like I literally, like looking at my list, I have I would say at most 10 Degrassi videos left that I have a list that have on my list, and 2 of them are suggestions from a comment. So yeah, I think that's probably gonna be like, now I won't say the rest of my Degrassi videos because I love making my Degrassi videos, but it's probably going to be my limit for a while. So if you're here for my Degrassi videos, I'm gonna need you to just keep watching the playlist. Check out my other stuff too though. So keep in mind that there's gonna be other content, other shows. I'll be trying to use my community tab a little bit more. If I use my community tab more, will you actually go to it? Like, there's gotta be a partnership because I'll post on there and I don't know about anybody see nothing, okay? Every now and then I'll get like some responses, but every now and then it just be dull as hell. So if I use it, will y'all respond? Will y'all put in suggestions? Because I don't know, okay? But talk to me about what shows y'all want to see. I'll let you know what shows I actually watch because if you recommend me like a show like The Office, I'm not gonna watch The Office. And I love Superstore, but I just don't want to watch The Office. So let me know what y'all be watching, if it's something I've watched before, or if it's quick, I might be able to sneak it in and watch it a little bit and give some like responses to it. I watch K-dramas, not that much lately. I gotta be very careful with that because I watch K-dramas, but I've been dropping a lot of K-dramas just because I've been bored. So a lot of y'all favorite ones that y'all been watching, babe, over here, I've been bored. Like, my ID is Gangnam Beauty. I dropped that so quick. I try to watch Cheese Trap. I ain't talking about that either. There's a lot of shows I just haven't watched, and if they're not quick, then there's a 90% chance I will not be watching it. But I also will be talking more about books too. The fact that I haven't been reading, but also there were some books that I just don't have that much to say. Like, they'll be okay. I have a few things to say here and there, but I don't feel like they're really that much in detail, in depth to do like a whole video on. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta do like more like short like recaps of the books, but I haven't been like that deeply inspired by a book to do like a thorough analysis. It's been a minute since I've done a video like that. I would say the last time I did a video like that, it was either a Kennedy Ryan book or it was one of the books by Akweke Emezi. That was like the last time I had like a lot to say, and it went on for like 45 minutes. But that is literally just updates, really. So if you are a writer, if you like to talk about writing, if you're writing a book, if you like reading, please be on the lookout for other content like that. You got some more Degrassi videos coming out. I'm going to split it up because I'm gonna let y'all Degrassi people, I'm gonna let y'all starve a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. So literally, if I do a Degrassi video like on a Tuesday, you won't get another video, a Degrassi video, till like a Friday, maybe, or maybe next Friday. I'm gonna split. Look, we gotta put some other videos in between, okay? Because y'all be eating them up, okay? I'm looking at my analytics. I'm like, damn, okay? And y'all are going back too. So thank goodness for that. You're going back to like the first ones that I did, which the first one was Hazel. But I love you all for that. Thank you for supporting my content, for liking my content, commenting on my content. There's so much to talk about when it comes to Degrassi, but we gotta move forward, okay? But that is all that I have for this video. If you like this video, be sure to like it, comment below what you're excited to see on this channel. And until next time, stay magical. Bye. No need to correct me because I'm gonna correct myself. It's comma la. Okay, girl? Comma la. Anyway, bye.